Hello everybody and welcome to Beelzebub's Buns channel. Today we are playing Left 4 Dead 2. This is on the Xbox One. It is now backwards compatible. This is the first level of the game, so you have to go through this building here and you are going to see the zombies. This is going to be close quarters when it first starts off. It will open up into some wider ranges and everything when you're taking down some zombies, and this is what the game is so good at. Now right here you see a zombie jumping on me. You have the regular zombies that run towards you and they're fast. They're not the slow zombies or anything because the way the game engine is, which by the way is off of the Source engine. Games such as Counter-Strike Source back in 2004 and followed after was Half-Life 2, and this is the game engine that this is running off of. So what this game does with the zombies is it takes different classes of zombies, and that's what makes it so cool and interesting, is because there's alternate kind of enemies to fight. And that's what you see a lot of large games that are so popular and do so well. That's what they have. They have so many different enemies that you can fight and different ways to actually take them down. This right here, you see the Charger. He's one that will definitely take you down real easily. There are even multiple ways to kill the regular zombies. You could gather them all in one area and start shooting them, or set them on fire with incendiary bullets or with Molotovs. But the most interesting thing to look at is their body parts coming off. So this game released back in mid-November of 2009. As you can tell, the graphics definitely aren't up to par, but this is the thing about these Source games, is that they're more focused on the gameplay. This is, like I said before in Counter-Strike, the best example of having great gameplay trumps having the best graphics. And even the graphics here, well, other than the body going through and everything, there are some glitches here and there, but nothing that's going to really hinder you that much, especially being backwards compatible with the Xbox One. That is something I'm going to touch on here in a second. These graphics do cater towards the suspense that the game has. So when you're going into low light areas, you may not know what's around the corner. And it does it so well with the way that the graphics are, really. They're so simple and they can fit so many zombies in one area without the gameplay actually stuttering. And we have these video games where we see a whole bunch of people on screen, and that's cool. That's what some game companies have pushed their games to have, a whole bunch of enemies on screen, whatnot. But this is different. When you have just zombies charging at you, there's no weapons, they're not hiding behind cover, nothing. But when a horde is coming after you and they're jumping over fences, they're screaming at you, that's what makes you panic, and that's just what's different and sets this game apart from all the other ones. Now, there have been a lot of zombie games and the whole zombie trend has been around, but this is not a zombie game just to pass over. It has been brought back to life. No pun intended, but it has been brought back to life, being backwards compatible now on the Xbox One. A lot of more console gamers are going to be able to have the ability to play this without even plugging up their Xbox 360. Just like with all first-person shooters, this is very, very important that it plays smoothly. Backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, well, we do have AAA titles that are first-person shooters, and they drop the frame rate way too much, and you can't even enjoy the game. However, this game has thrown all the zombies that it's had at me, and we've gotten into some crazy firefights, and there's been fire, which is an element that usually slows down most games. But this maintained the frame rate. Listen to this, by the way. Ew, that's disgusting. But to illustrate my point, here comes a herd of zombies. I have a Molotov cocktail. I throw it down, and the frame rate is fine. Well, listen to this.
A crying woman. You think she's sad the mall's closed? Lights off.
So, the soundtrack to this game adds this element that's just so creepy. For those who are not familiar with this game, the witch is a enemy that you really got to watch out for. We'll see here in a little bit. You have a moderate range of firearms to choose from. When you compare the weapons to Counter-Strike, I believe that they do act a little bit different, but you'll pick it up real easily if you have played Counter-Strike. So we're getting closer to the witch here. I'm gonna go around here and give some submachine gun action. Shooting up the jock. This is a witch right there, and once you shoot her, she deviates from her menstrual cycle and comes over to you, and if she hits you in one... I'm an eagle! If she hits you in one foul swoop, then she'll take you down to the ground. You'll have to be revived by your teammates and, shoot one more bullet into her. Why not? So once you proceed on here, you can take some pills, throw them over your back, whatever you want to do. Throw a pipe over there, why not? And then watch them blow up. Now you could get many, many more with that. That was kind of lame there, but I think I might have made up for it right there. So this game has different game modes that you can play. It's not just the single player story mission. There are ones such as survival mode and a versus mode. You can't expect these special type of zombies to be in the same place all the time because they do change it up. Mother Goose, oh god, I forgot that happened. See, they're everywhere. Okay, so you gotta watch out. Even if you're just playing single player, the AI will actually give you medkits that they do pick up throughout the level. So that is a cool thing. They won't only just revive you, so that's pretty cool. Now this AK-47 here, you can see that it's more direct. You don't actually have to use so much burst shots going on. I mean, you'll do like a quick burst, but nothing where you're actually laying down on the trigger so much unless it gets real close quarters, just like right there. I mean, these things just come out of nowhere, wherever I'm going. Use a little katana, kill some bills. And when you do crouch, you see the crosshairs actually tighten up. That is what you're looking for. However, you don't have to compensate so much for the recoil in this game like you have to in Counter-Strike. As you can see, this is a weapons store here. So once you actually get to this part of the level, I recommend you get the laser sights because it's really going to help you in this portion here. Things are going to start picking up. I'll let this play.
I got his cola, let's go.
Reloading.
So in this mission here, we're delivering Coca-Cola to probably the shadiest person in the world. So this is not really a game that's going to focus so much on this serious story. It's actually pretty funny in a lot of certain situations, but what it also does is it actually tells the story as you're playing. You don't really have all these different cutscenes or anything like that. You do have an intro, so you got that, but you really don't need a serious story when the game is this good. So once you get towards the end of the level like you are here, you will be swarmed with a lot of people. You can, or zombies, not people. You can find ammo inside the tents here, but I decided to whack away with my axe because, well, why not? You know, this axe portion kind of reminds me of one of the creepypastas I've made, and I do make creepypastas, so if you want to check them out, check them out. Yeah, that was cold, wasn't it, Coach? So I'm going to go ahead and slice a tongue that's over here, and then give him one more whack. And there's only a few trash bags in this game, unlike the Division. You know how many trash bags are in the Division? Definitely more than 2. So we were about to get to the end there, but I just wanted to test my luck. I'm going to go ahead and use a different kind of weapon here. And it does really well. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe, and you will see more creepypastas. And you can check out the ones that I have on my channel that are there already. And if you want to see gameplay, this is the channel to go to. Thank you very much for watching. This is Beelzebub's Buns channel, and my gamer tag is Ghibli Giblets.